Tom Canavan.
Hey, Jake, is this like a chance for redemption for you, or how do you look at it?
For me, any opportunity to play in the NFL is a great opportunity. So, obviously, I'm looking forward to having a good week of practice and going out and playing, to the best of my abilities and how I think I can.
Did the last game bother you for a while, or are you one of those guys who can just put it in the rearview mirror?
I mean, you can't change the past, so you just learn from it and you move on and try to do better next time.
Tom Rock.
Jake, what did you learn from that last experience?
For me, is how important putting together a good week of practice is, and coming out to the game and executing early and getting a rhythm and scoring a few points. So that's going to be the focus for me this week. Have a good week of practice and getting off to a fast start.
Does it feel different? I mean, I know that there's been times where you've been QB1 in practices and things like that. Does this feel different when you look around and Mike and Daniel just aren't even around?
I mean, yes and no. I mean, just for me, it's an opportunity. For me, I'm gonna be me regardless, and whenever I step in the huddle, hey, it's go time. So from then on, it's playing football and having fun.
Pat Leonard.
Hey, Jake, you obviously played a ton of big games in Georgia in your career. This game, in the NFL, is cutthroat business. In games like this, like coaches, people's jobs can be on the line based on how seasons go. Do you feel any kind of pressure to perform, not only for yourself, but just to kind of protect what's going on here? And, do you feel the pressure of people's jobs on the line with you being the starting quarterback?
I mean, for me, it's the only pressure I feel is going to be the pressure I put on myself to go out and perform. I mean, obviously, I want to go out and play the best I can, for me, but, for my family, for my teammates in the locker room, and for this organization. So, I'm going to go out. I'm going to give it, all I can. And trust me, I want to win more than anybody does.
Thanks.
Zach?
Jake, kind of wanted to change the subject slightly here. Obviously, college football national championship game is coming up on Monday, a rematch between Georgia and Alabama. Just wanted kind of any memories you had of that game, and also you talked to any of your former teammates. Obviously, you have a few on the Giants, kind of about the game, the rematch coming up.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, most of the focus for me is obviously going to be on the Washington football team, but obviously that was a fun game and one I'll remember for a long time, and it didn't necessarily end the way we wanted it to, but fun game, great atmosphere, and wish those guys the best.
Is it, what was the ending of that like? I mean, how painful was that?
Yeah, it was tough, especially being there as a freshman, you kind of take for granted of how hard it is to get back and how big of a moment that was. So it was a tough pill to swallow, and wish you could have it back and have a do-over.
Tom Canavan.
Hey, Jake, two quick questions. One is, at Georgia, you seem to have good numbers running. Did they not put as much running into the offense when you started?
You talking about as me as a runner?
Yes.
For me, I don't think of myself as a Lamar Jackson by any means. I'm not that kind of guy, but I think I'm an athlete and I can get it done whenever I need to.
And the other question I have is, how difficult was it to get to stadium today?
For me, from where I was coming from, it wasn't that bad, and I got here pretty early, but I know if you were coming across the bridge, it was really bad. So just prayers for everybody involved, and hopefully no big accidents.
Thank you.
Any more questions for Jake at the time? All right, Jake, or actually one last one for Tom Rock.
Thanks, Will. Yeah, Jake, just to go back to the college stuff. I mean, have you been? I know there's a lot of Georgia guys on the team now. Is there a lot of conversation with Xavier McKinney about this game?
Nothing yet, but we'll see. As the week goes on, if there's any kind of wagers or any kind of betting going on. So we'll see how that goes.